I'm back again. This time, slightly different message, but it's almost the same thing, but slightly different. I'm going to tell you about my experience. Like I said, I've seen a lot of things growing up, and I grew up as a kid saying things I didn't know how I said them, and at some point in time they'll come to happen, and I didn't know about that. Sometimes I'll say things to my friends and family members, and it's always like a joke, but later on when it happens, they'll come back to tell me, oh, Paul said it. I am Paul. They call me Paul. Yeah. You know, anybody who don't know my name, I don't know. Not Paul of Tarsus, but I used to think I might have come back to correct what Paul of Tarsus, some of the mistakes he made. Trust me, a lot of things we might not understand about Christianity. But those who do not understand, Christianity is abroad. It's not just limited to a particular sect, like the Christian religion. Now, let's say it's not just limited to the Roman Catholicism or evangelism or the Pentecostal denominations and all that. No, that's not it. Christianity is broad, it's big, it's wide, it's open. And Christianity comes from the word Christ, and Christ, it's born from what we today know as a Christ consciousness. And Christ consciousness, it dates back to the days of creation. The earth was born, or the universe was born through an excuse. If we understand that better, through an excuse. Everything about creation and everything was an excuse, and that excuse had to start somewhere. And mankind, we are on earth today because of an excuse. Somebody just came up. Why don't we, a special being, the gods, why don't we create something and send to that planet out there, to that galaxy, that's how it started. It started with an imagination, an idea, an imagination. That imagination was so powerful, so rich. We are a special being, born in the image of God. And when we were created, when the universe was created, God said, let there be light. And they created the sun. The light shone. They created the moon at night to at least give essence to the night, to the dark. So there are lots of things we need to understand about humanity, about ourselves, about creation, about the gods, about God. So I have something I want to show you today, but let me tell you an experience. On the 8th of, like I said, I've seen a lot of things, strange beings, through revelatory dreams and premonitions and prophetic dreams and a lot of things. One was last year I was suffering. I was under a spiritual attack, a devilish attack, where some very dangerous people, occultists, dark occultists, they had to shoot me with some diseases, spiritual diseases, trying to make me feel down, because they wanted me to join them, but I couldn't. I knew from the start I did not work for the dark. I work for the light. So these attacks, they kept coming, and they wanted me dead. So one day I went out to pray under the influence of the moon, under the glittering light of the moon. And as I lay down praying, I started having some channeling. I woke up. I did not finish. I woke up and I went to bed. And as I slept, I saw a spaceship with some with the guards inside. They came. It was a round spaceship. Round spaceship. It was just like a disc. I don't know how to describe it, but it was round. And in that revelatory dream, I saw that spaceship. I was feeling pain before I went to bed. I immediately got healed. I don't know how. It's so mysterious. I immediately got healed in that dream. After I saw them, they channeled something to me, and I woke up. I was fine. The pains I was feeling all around me, I had particular pain here. It was gone. Everything I felt, the heaviness, everything, it was gone. I could not believe it. They said something to me. They are coming. And trust me, lo and behold, trust me, on the 8th of February, under the influence of the Aquarius new moon this year, 8th of February, surprisingly, we all know, for those who understand astrology, Aquarius is a very unconventional sign. It's a sign of unpredictability. It's unpredictable. Even the people who bears those signs, that sign, they are very unpredictable people. You really cannot understand them deeper, from a deeper perspective, if you do not go deeper the way their mind works. They are very unpredictable. So that same moon, Aquarius moon, new moon, on the 8th of February, it was really unpredictable. An actual spaceship came to visit me, the same house I lived in, and stood above my zinc at 1 o'clock in the night, past 1 in the night. Trust me, the horn was totally out of this world. I could not believe it. I woke up. I was afraid. I questioned myself, what is happening? It was totally a different sound. That's what they told me, that they were coming. I got scared. Nobody was up at that time. Only one little boy of 9 years old, a friend's son, heard that sound at that time. And so I hesitated. And by the time I was going out to meet them, after being scared for a while, I saw the lights moving like a speed of light. I don't know if they came to take me or whatever. They had told me when they came to that premonition that they were coming. That's what they channeled to me, that they were coming. And they came unpredictably under the Aquarius moon, an unpredictable moon for that matter. My goodness. That was an experience I did not forget. 2 weeks ago, after prayers again, I went to bed. And I still have, I saw another premonition. I'll call it premonition because I think it is something that is going to happen. Premonitions is a spiritual insight or foresight in which we see something before they happen exactly in actual form. So in that dream, in the psychic vision, I saw a spaceship, a mothership. This time around, it was not round ship like before. A mothership. It was large. It was bigly, like Donald Trump would say it. I love that guy. Sorry if I had to add him there. It was big. It was gigantic. It covered the space, the sky. I saw it as I was standing. What I understand that this might happen, they might actually come, is because I saw people taking snapshots, taking videos, and and I woke up that next morning. I sketched this. This is what I saw. This is the bottom. This is the bottom part of that ship. And something immediately I had a channel message that the carrier of the gods. This is the bottom section. This is the bottom section. Carrier of the gods. God, if you like, the Elohim. And I think it's a mothership from the Galactic Confederation. I wanted to say Confederation, I forgot the Confederation, so I wrote Federation. A mothership from the Galactic Confederation, the heavens, as you want to call it. So this is what I saw. This is the bottom part. This is how I sketched it. It was large, man. It was large. This compartment, you see, there were more than I could not count it. The paper here is small. That's why I could not sketch. I could not have all this. I wanted to do something. These were the lights I saw. These were the lights. This is almost exactly what I saw. I sketched it. And after sketching this, I sat a few days later and I saw it. I was going through it. I had channeled messages. And that channeled messages, I will probably talk about it in the next video, in another video. So, if the first premonition I had actually materialized into an actual spaceship visiting me, then the gods showed me this one in the skies, the earthly skies, our earthly skies, not in another dimension, on this earth planet. That means, and I saw people literally taking photos and videos. It means someday we will see them here. And it's something not to be afraid of. Some groups of people, class of people might want to tell you it's dangerous or they are. No, that's a lie. They are showing me all this for a reason. There were times I saw spaceships coming from under the water, in the sea. And I saw bodied armor beings I could not recognize. I've seen Nephilims. I've seen a lot of things. And at first, growing up, I could not understand these things until I started watching YouTube, and I subscribed to Fifth Kind, Paul Wallace's channel, Fifth Kind. I had to learn a lot of things. I had to recall a lot of things I was seeing back then, and that's when I understood a lot. That doesn't make me special. It just makes me different. Like many of you out there, chosen ones, they are trying to tell us something. It's about brotherhood, like I said. That's what I got, brotherhood. That intrinsic nature of man, of humanity, with the gods, of other dimensions, of God, with God, the source God. That's how they want it to be. Aquarius is about togetherness, brotherhood, the truth, that freedom for man to understand, to learn things we previously did not know. Unpredictable things we are going to be seeing in this age. And like I always say, we are already at the rising stage of Aquarius. The actual age is coming in a few years, probably. So, this is it. A mothership from the Galactic Confederation, the carrier of the gods. I happen to have been taken inside some of the rooms, and what I see, some of the compartments inside the ship, what I saw was completely, I cannot describe it. I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start. Trust me. So, mankind is transiting from somewhere to somewhere. It's different. Another civilization. Different from the age of Pisces, where we lacked understanding. I'm trying to tell people of the world, we are living in paranormal times, and paranormal means we are seeing and witnessing things that we previously did not understand or comprehend. things out of our dimension, our world, out of the earthly realm. We are only earthlings. And if I'm being chosen to show you all these things, there's a reason behind it. And so it's not something we should be afraid of. We have been made to believe that those things are dangerous. The gods, as some will call it, aliens, are dangerous, or maybe they don't even exist, or they don't. This didn't happen, that didn't happen. Like I always say, aliens is a word coined by politicians of old to confuse us, and that was during the age of Pisces. That's changing. It's going to change right now. So we should be prepared. We might see this anytime. The mothership, carrier of the gods. It was big, it was beautiful, it was gigantic, it was out of this world. That's what I have to say. Love you all.